Hey, what's up everybody? It's Chris from Riesenberg's Woodworking, and this is one of our very first few videos. So if you're watching, welcome to the channel. Thanks for watching. If you like any of our videos, please hit that subscribe button and thumbs up button. Today's video basically is going to go over kind of how I carry my Atlas46 JourneyMESH Chist Rig with cargo pockets, maybe what tools I'm carrying, what accessories I'm using, kind of why I have it set up the way I have it set up, and what helps me with everything right here in the shop. So let's kind of start with just what the chest rig is to me and what it helps me do. So mainly, I'd always looked for a shop apron, but I wanted something that was going to be usable and not just, to keep me from getting dirty. I wanted something more usable that would help me be more efficient in the shop. So I'm trying out the Atlas46 chest rigs, and I have to say I've only been using it about 2 weeks, and I'm super impressed so far. Some of the accessories that I'm carrying on this rig are going to be the drill bit panel. So it's a magnetic drill bit panel. You can keep all your bits handy. I have 2 Conway clips on here, which basically are just loop through clips with a nice big bulky metal clip at the end. They can hold shop rags. I personally use one to hold my wedding ring when I'm in the shop. That way I don't set it down, I'm not losing it anywhere. The other thing I'm using is the tape roll lanyard, which is nice. It's got 2 metal clips at the end. You can clip it really anywhere you need it. I just kind of keep mine off to the side. I have a roll of electrical tape and a roll of painter's tape that I use for marking jointed sides, cut sides, stuff like that. The other accessory I'm using is the smaller of the 2 Ames drill bit or drill holsters. The nice thing about the drill holster is it does have a securing lanyard that is adjustable if you have a bigger or smaller drill. I'm just carrying a 12-volt rigid in it, and I have basically my most important pocket hole screw bits here. And then this piece is the Trenton tool tether lanyard. It is spring loaded, and it also has a quick connect feature. So you could technically get a couple extra the quick connects, have those on other drills, simply connect your drill in and you're good to go. But if you drop your drill, it's not going anywhere, and you don't feel so much of it just because of the shock absorption. So that's a nice feature. Obviously I've got all my pens, markers, anything I need for marking up top. I've got 1 Allen key in here, and that's pretty specifically just for my stop nuts on my drill bits, either for my Craig screws or for drilling dowel holes. I've also got a punch in here that I use if a brad nail doesn't go quite where I want it to go or as far as I want it to go. Back behind your pen pouch, you've got a pocket that is perfect for a cell phone, an MP3 player, iPod, anything you want to put back there, a pad of paper, kind of whatever you want to use. Up front here, there are really only 2 things I carry up front, 3 things I guess. My Conway clip is strapped in up front on these front straps. I've also got my drill bit, my magnetic drill bit panel strapped in right dead center up front, because that's mostly what I'm grabbing if I'm switching. My 25-foot tape measure right up front, and then you'll notice you have 3 main pockets up front that are cargo pockets, but you also have a pocket behind that. It's not quite as big as the cargo pocket. It is kind of tight, so like I keep my torpedo level back there. Don't really keep anything in the center one, and I keep my speed square in my left one. Inside my pockets, basically my first pocket, I basically just keep my pencil sharpener and my razor knife. In the second pocket, just because I deal with a lot of brad nails. I keep a pair of needle nose and a pair of lineman pliers. They are the smaller versions of the pliers, so they fit nice in there. And for when I'm using my leveling jig for leveling slabs or portions of stumps, I carry a couple, about 8 plastic shims, and then I've got my 2 rolls of tape, and then basically on each side you've got a loose kind of attachment pouch there, and you've got a tight one on the inside. So typically in the tight one on my right, I carry my combination square because that's probably my most used square in my shop. And on my left, I have a standard Swanson square. And then the left is the same way, one tight, one loose. So that's pretty nice. That's kind of what I'm carrying. The buckles are removable. I pretty much never remove mine because there is a buckle here on the side that I typically remove if I'm taking it on and off, so I just slip my head through. The nice thing about the buckles is they do swivel. So there's really nothing that's going to hinder you. The only thing is if you put something really long in the front pocket, it is going to keep the vest from bending a little bit. So, just kind of be aware of that. But the hinges and buckles on the whole vest are really nice. Each side has a side buckle, so you can take your side buckles off. I never undo the right side buckle, mainly because I have my drill right after that buckle. So if I'm not using it, it's out of my way, and if I don't have it sitting in there, I can just have it completely out of my way. So pretty much I slip my vest on and off over my head. You've got a nice padded area where the 2 straps come together. Your straps are really super padded, so I never feel like I have shoulder fatigue or anything after wearing it. And there's Velcro strips, so if you want to add magnetic panels, whether it be for screws, drill bits, I know the regular magnetic panel is super strong, it'll hold a crowbar, stuff like that. Not that you're going to put that on your shoulder, but just to show you how strong it is. All your straps can be bungeed tight. They've got some nice elastic back here to keep your straps out of the way. You've got Velcro on the back strap. And then back here at the base, it's kind of hard to see with mine, but you can get a strap that ties into this buckle here, and that will actually help hold the back of the apron down to your belt on your pants, which is a nice feature. I have my strap on the side of my drill just a tad bit tighter. I noticed it wants to kind of droop to the right, so I have that strap just a little bit tighter than the other strap. But the chest rig's super easy to get in and out of. I mean, it is even easier if you take off your top straps. It's one less thing I have to do if I just throw it over my head. So, go check out Atlas46. They make a lot more than just the chest rigs and the vest, which is called the Saratoga vest. They've got a ton more accessories than what I'm showing you. This is just kind of what works for me and the stuff that I need to have right here with me in my shop to stay productive. It's some of the stuff that I'm always either losing or I'm always looking for because I've buried it under a piece of wood or a pile of debris wood that I'm getting rid of. So it definitely keeps me more productive. It saves even a minute here, and a minute there and a minute there. That all adds up, and time is money. So I really like what they're doing and what they're providing. Their customer service is great. They do a try it for 46 days, so you can test it, review it, inspect it for 46 days, and if you're not fully satisfied, you can return it for a full refund. That's with any of their products. They also have a lifetime guarantee on their products, which is awesome. So I totally forgot to do this in the video, and I told somebody I would, and it'll help some other people out as well. So this kind of part of the video goes out to Khalil at Offman Custom Design. And Khalil, I told you I would show you how these attachments attach. So they're all pretty much the same. I mean, obviously the tool tether lanyard, you know, is just a clip, you know, and kind of a noose-like jacket hood attachment. But as far as the Velcro attachments, so the drill bit panel just attaches to a piece of Velcro, but what comes with it is this patch. So this is what a magnetic panel attachment looks like. So essentially the magnetic panel just attaches to this, which attaches to your chest rig. So long story short, there's basically a couple pieces of Velcro on this. You have the Velcro for your front panel, and then this back panel is actually what slides down into areas on your chest rig. So that slides down in there, and then basically your two pieces of Velcro close over top, and that's what secures that onto your chest rig. And then you can slap on your magnetic panel. The Conway clips are actually pretty simple. Basically they just have a piece of paracord attached, and they loop through themselves just to create a knot that can't be undone. I suppose you could put a small carabiner on it and quickly adjust it wherever you needed it to, but you know, for instance, this one pretty much holds my wedding ring all the time. So anyway, it just, you know, loops around what you want to loop it around, and then just pull it through itself. They're pretty handy. There's two different sizes that come with these. One is the small, which is that one, and this one down here is the large. So you can see the actual paracord strap's much bigger, so you can fit that on around a much bigger piece. So the drill holster is the same way. On the back of this drill holster is basically two pieces of Velcro, two little straps, and that releases that panel. So it's the same setup as the magnetic panels. So basically, you know, I could move this up front, or I could move it down here. Literally just slips over, close it, one strap, two straps. So anyway, Khalil, I wish I had more attachments to show you. I just don't, unfortunately. And I hope that I said your name right. If I didn't, reach out to me on Instagram and let me know how to pronounce it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, if you liked the video, subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, and soon enough, I'll have some content out on the open pocket version 2 with the moldable pockets and dividers inside. So we'll get that out as soon as possible. Thanks.